Alrighty, what's up? Let's get this thing started here as the clock is running down. 19, 18, 17, 16. And we're going to end it early. Let's see here. Let's close this out. Where we at? Boom. Make sure I close the right room out. Boom. All right. What's going on, Midwest? What's going on, Jared? The other Coach K. What is up, people? As we are live Friday night. Friday night, man. What's going on, peeps? It's Friday, night. Man, Friday night. And what's going on, good people? Jared Williams, Midwest, and other Coach K, and I'm sure we'll have some other people come on in soon. Hopefully so, man. Hopefully we have a good crowd. Share it out. Share it on your Twitters, your MySpace, your Facebook, Instagrams, where StreamYard. Yeah, it's how I wanted to try OBS. I wanted to see OBS work because the last few times I tried OBS, it's had a little problem. So next time I'll do StreamYard. I wanted to see how OBS worked again because but I was having problems with it, so I wanted to see if it worked. But what's up, Midwest and other Coach K and Jared and all right, man, share this. Let's share this one out. Let's share this one out and let's get like 100 people in here. 100 people, man. Is yeah, don't they have that thing going on the what you call it, on ESPN? They have all these players are playing PlayStation, aren't they? Isn't Kevin Durant and I think everybody's playing PlayStation tonight. Got to see let's see. Put on ESPN real quick. See what's going on ESPN. So what's going on BBC here? Let's put up on ESPN. Yeah, I think they're because they have nothing else to show. No, there's nothing else for these networks to show. They got to show something so they can show them. So they're playing. Yeah, they're playing PlayStation, Milwaukee and the Clippers. That's crazy. Yeah, they got to show something, man. They got to show something. I mean, I hate, like I said, I've said it before. I'd hate to be a network programmer for like a radio show or something like that because I mean, just nothing to talk about. They can only talk about free agency so much. I mean, I wish there was more going on. So maybe once the draft comes on. Yeah. The 2005 national championship game. Yeah, that was a good game. I remember that. I was how old was I then? I was 28. What was I then? I think I was 20. I was 28. Yeah, I was 28. Man, now I'm 40. Now I'm 43. Yeah, I was 28 years old when that happened, and that was right after Katrina. I was at my ex-wife and I. We were actually living with my brother for a while because our house got had some damage to it after Katrina. So yeah, I was homeless. I was homeless for a while that time. But yeah, I remember after that game, I was like, man, I really want Reggie Bush on the Saints. And then Saints got the #2 pick in the draft because the Texans had the #1 pick, and they picked that Mario Williams #1, and the Saints picked Reggie Bush #2. So a lot of people always ask me, Reggie Bush, man, was Reggie Bush worth the pick? I'm like, yeah, Reggie Bush was worth the pick. The Saints wouldn't have had the season they had in 2009 if it wasn't for Reggie Bush. he was important for the Saints' success when he was here. Of course, he didn't live up to all the hype he had because a lot of hype he had. He never was going to live up that. He would never was going to live up to all the hype he had at USC. But I thought Reggie Bush. Was a very good player for the Saints and helped us win a lot of games and helped us win a Super Bowl. Yeah, Reggie Bush was awesome, man. Coming out of college, and I'm glad the Saints got him. Like I said, the Saints wouldn't have won the Super Bowl in 2009 if they didn't have Reggie Bush. They wouldn't have won. It took him and all those collection of players. So he was a very integral part in that season. So I saw where Giannis says he's not shooting the basketball anymore because he has no hoop at his house. That's crazy. You're a basketball player and you don't have a goal at your house? That's kind of. What's up? What's up, Karam? What's going on, man? I'm just going well. It's going well, Karam. Just trying to find something entertaining on TV. Since there's no sports. Yeah, LSU started their spring practice, and then of course it got shut down. Like they didn't. I don't think they got halfway through it. The spring game was supposed to be April 16th, April 15th. I had to look at the dates. It was a Saturday, so it was a Saturday after Easter. It was going to be the spring game, but I was going to go to it. I was going to go to Baton Rouge. I was going to go down to Baton Rouge and go to it, but they yeah, right. Yeah, right now I'm watching the ESPN, Karam, because they have the NBA 2K20 thing going on. So oh yeah, they got the Super Bowl. Yeah, they got the Super Bowl. The Falcons and the Patriots, when the Falcons should have won that game. I mean, let's face it, the Falcons had that game won. It was 28-3. I mean, they should. I mean, the Falcons. If they just would have kneeled on the ball, they would have won the game. But no, they had to be stupid and throw the ball. That was a very smart play calling by the by Kyle Shanahan. Yes, I'm watching the ESPN. I'm watching the 2K20 tournament going on. So between Kevin Durant and Derek Jones. What's up, Brewer? How you doing? Yeah, Kevin Durant is playing. Kevin Durant's playing with the Clippers. Hmm. And Derek Jones is, of course, playing with the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm surprised Durant's playing with the Clippers. I thought he would. Why isn't he picking his team? Why isn't he playing with the Nets? They should make these guys play, with their teams. If you're playing on the Nets, Kevin Durant should play with the Nets. I'm doing good. That's why I think that should have happened, but it's not what happened. But officials seek a new date for the Preakness States. Yeah, because that's the second leg of the Triple Crown. And I mean, I tell you, Karam, I mean, I kind of thought, like I said, I kind of felt bad for them a little bit, just a smidgen, because their coaching staff really screwed them over. They should have won the game. But yeah, I mean, I was happy they lost, but I kind of felt bad a little bit because their coaching staff really blew that game for them. I mean they were when Julio Jones made that catch on the sideline. I said the game's over with. I mean they're gonna kick that field goal. They're gonna go up by 10, and New England has no time left to come back and win the game. But then Matt Ryan got sacked, and then it was all over with. They were down by 8, weren't they? Yeah, they're down by 8. They were gonna go up by 11 because they made the 2-point conversion. Right, because the Patriots made the 2-point conversion. They were down by 8. Yeah, run the ball, and Atlanta had the game. Yeah, once Julio Jones made the catch on the sideline, all they had to do was run the ball, and the game was over. But you can, I guess it's never over till it's over. But but the Patriots never gave up. Right? You can't count out the goat. You're right. You cannot ever count out the goat because he I mean he played. Brady played awesome that last quarter and a half. Midway through the third quarter to the fourth quarter. I mean, he just. Oh man, I just saw the WNBA is postponing the start of their season. Oh man, I know we're all upset about that thing, man. I know we're all upset about the WNBA canceling their start of their season, man. Oh man, let me text somebody here quick. 1 second. All right, let's wait. Reese's peanut butter eggs. I love they're showing advertisement for Reese's peanut butter eggs. I love Reese's peanut butter eggs. Those are the best peanut butter cups that they make. Is those, in my opinion. I love the Reese's peanut butter eggs. Yeah, Wimbledon is canceled. Of course, the Kentucky Derby is canceled. The Preakness has to be rescheduled. Everything just stinks, man. It's just time of year. It's supposed to be a lot of stuff going on, but man, yeah, Wimbledon hasn't been canceled since the think it's World War II. So yeah, I've been watching old games also of the Coach K. Been watching other games, also older games also that come on TV, YouTube. YouTube has a ton of old games you can watch. Yeah, YouTube has a ton of old games that you can just want to just watch. If you want to burn them on a DVD. Yeah, because you can. No, I burned the LSU Clemson game. I downloaded it to my computer, and then I'm gonna put it on the DVD instead of paying $30 for a DVD. I'm just gonna download it for free and just put it on a DVD. I will save money. Yeah, so so make sure I got my bug zapper on. What's up, Butchers, Block, and Patriots talk? Yeah, the WNBA is their season is postponed. So no WNBA. I think we'll have fans in the stands. I mean this thing eventually will run its course. Uh, I mean it's going to run its course. It's just a matter of when. It might not be till June or July. But hmm. NBA 2K tournament round one: Durant versus Jones, Clippers versus the Bucks. Hmm. Man, ESPN man. Yeah, LSU really dominated Georgia. Georgia really had a good defense last year. LSU probably should have beat Georgia if Georgia did not have a defense. LSU would have scored probably 50, 60 points on them like they did against Oklahoma. Because they had a good defense, but their offense was just awful. Jake Fromm is I mean I don't know why Jake Fromm came out. Jake Fromm should have stayed for his senior year. I mean he did awful in the combines. So and he just I was surprised. I was surprised Fromm decided to come out for his senior year. Ah. And Brandon Buck's in the house watching. He's on a family Zoom call. What's up, Brandon? The Buck. What's going on, Brandon? Yeah, Zion is the future of the NBA if he can stay healthy, and if the Pelicans can, you know, keep some talent around him. I gotta change something here. I got this thing labeled as sports. This is entertainment, man. It's entertainment. Hold on. Do something real quick here. Not that it matters or anything, but there we go. Yeah, he needs, of course. Yeah, he needs talent, and I was really looking forward to seeing how they finish up the season, but it's not going to happen. So it would be all. We'll always wonder were they going to catch the Grizzlies or not, but we'll never know because they're not. They're not. Yeah, Jake Fromm is not. Jake Fromm might end up like Aaron Murray and go to the XFL. If you look at his completion percentage last season, it was in the 60%. He played good his freshman year. He played good, but look who he had. He had Sony Michel and he had Nick Chubb in the backfield. So, um, how do they call it the Smoothie King Center? Because Smoothie King Center put up money. Because the Smoothie King Center put up money to sponsor it. So, yeah, yeah, it's yeah, they yeah, there's they it's a smoothie place. They have quite a few locations here in the area. So yeah, they're not a fly by night corporation. Yeah, they have money. So yeah, they have money. They have quite a few and they're starting to branch out a little bit. Yeah, Nick Chubb and Sony Michel. They and plus Georgia had a good defense too that season in 2017. They should have beat Alabama. Georgia really should have beaten Alabama in 2017. They choked that second half away when Tua came in. Actually, Tua came in and replaced Jalen Hurts. Am I going to midnight Eastern? I don't know. All depends. It all depends on you. All depends on everybody else, Brandon. All depends on the people. If y'all can get some people in here, yeah, we'll go to midnight. All depends on you guys. Call your friends up. Get them in here. Tell them to come on in and where's Anonymous? Where's Rogue Dog? Where's Pat? What's up, college football frenzy? Yeah, if Georgia and Alabama, of course, they play each other the third week of the season, and they play the third week of the season, and then of course they might meet. They might meet in the SEC title game, but I don't know. Florida might be. I don't know. Florida might be good this season. I'd watch out. Watch out for Florida. They have a favorable schedule. They have LSU. They get LSU at home, and so yeah, Florida. I'd watch out for Florida if I was Georgia. That's who I would watch out in the East because I think yes I finished watching Tiger King. If you haven't watched Tiger King, I would recommend watching it. I was surprised at all these sanctuaries that normal people have around this country. I didn't know there was that many. I didn't know there was that many zoos around here that was like privately owned by a normal person. I just didn't realize that. What was that? Remy, come here. Why you looking at the neighbor? What's over there? The dog's being crazy. I don't know. I think Florida can win in 2020. I think because they get LSU at home in 2020. I think that's going to help them out a lot. How will the Tigers? How were they? Hmm. I thought they would go. I thought they would lose to Florida because playing in the swamp is hard, and we're gonna have a first time quarterback. No Miles Brennan when he's first year starting. I don't. I'd be surprised if LSU would beat Florida in the swamp, and I think they might lose one more. So I say 10-2, 9-3 at worst. But I was hoping for 10-2, 9-3 at worst. But going to Florida and winning in Florida would be tough for LSU without Joe Burrow. Although when Joe Burrow went there in 2018, he lost. So, but we didn't have that. We didn't have that kind of offense though. Yeah, other Coach K hopes they lose to a certain team. So I know it. I know what team he's hoping that that he's yeah he's hoping they lose to a certain team. I know what team it is, but yeah, but I think LSU would lose to Florida. Playing A&M, playing A&M on the road's tough. But we do get Bama at home, but we don't play Bama very well at home. So I mean, either 10-2, 9-3. I was hoping for. What's up, Eric? What's up, Eric? How you doing, man? So yeah, if LSU went 10-2 this next season, that means they would go to a New Year's Six bowl game, and I think most fans would be happy with that. They should be anyway. They both LSU fans should be happy if LSU did that. I mean, hell, look what Ogeron has done when he came here. I mean, they won the Fiesta Bowl in 2018. Of course, they won it all last year. And if they go to a New Year's Six Day Bowl again, I think so. Yeah, twice a year. Yeah, I think the Breeze and Brady game in the Superdome will be a primetime game just because it's in New Orleans. Um, and I think the one in Tampa might be that you know how they do the 325 game of the week. They might put that in that spot. Yeah, but I definitely think that the Saints will get a when Breeze and Brady come to the Superdome. That'll be a Monday night game. So yes, this is if you listen to Sean Payton definitely said that. Well, he backtracked. I don't think I don't know why Sean Payton even said that this was going to be his last season um, on Get Up. I don't even know why Payton even said that. That was dumb to even say that. Then he had to backtrack it. So do I think the Bucks will go to the Super Bowl? No, but I think the Bucks will definitely make the playoffs. For one, you have Tom Brady, so you're going to be much better than you were last season. And two, half the teams make the playoffs now. So it bodes well for the anybody in the NFC or AFC to make the playoffs because all they do is go 8-8. I don't think I watched the Georgia A&M game last year. What was I watching then? Was LSU playing at the same time of that? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I was hoping. I wish Texas and Texas A&M played. I like watching that that rivalry. Oh, the Buccaneers signed Blaine Gabbert. Wow, that's a weird signing. Blaine Gabbert is yeah. What's up, Avocado man? What's going on? Yeah, the NFC South probably come down to the Bucks or the Saints. I think Tom Brady will make the Buccaneers that much better. He's the goat. He's the goat. He's gonna make that team much better. If you look at what Winston did last season, he did throw 30 touchdown passes. That's pretty good. He just threw 30 interceptions. And Tom Brady will definitely not throw 30 interceptions. That's not going to happen. So plus, look at the receivers he has to throw to. And Goose Brady will sweep the Saints. No, he won't. No, I think the Bucks might go 10-6. I think the Bucks might go. The Bucks might. Brady's that good, man. I don't see Brady going 9-7. They might go 11. They might go 11-5. Brady's that good. Brady gets more wins. Brady will definitely get more wins than Belichick. I don't think it's gonna be even close. I don't think it's gonna be even. I don't think. I'm not even sure who's gonna run the Patriots offense. So Texas A&M has a favorable schedule this season, Karam. If you look at A&M's schedule, if you look at A&M's schedule, they got a favorable schedule. They don't play Clemson this season, so that's a plus. So they don't have that out of conference game, and they get LSU at home. A&M has a very favorable schedule this season. There's no reason why A&M should not go 9-3 at worst. If you look at their schedule, A&M should 9-3 should be the floor for the for A&M. Well, there he is. There he is. There's Pat 84. There's Pat 84. He's finally in the house, man. What's going on, Pat? Where's Rogue Dog? Where's your buddy Rogue Dog at, man? Is he quarantined? Yeah, I believe yeah, Coach K. That's what I said. I said 9-3 should be the floor for A&M with the schedule they have next season because you don't play Clemson, so that's good because you know I don't know about Auburn, man. Auburn's weird. Auburn's usually only good when they play Alabama at home. If you look at Auburn when they play well, it's usually when they have Alabama at home. And Alabama they got to play in Tuscaloosa this season. So yeah, A&M schedule went from extremely hard to a very favorable schedule this season. because right they don't play Clemson. I mean, anytime you don't play Clemson, that's pretty good. So, and they get LSU at home at the end of the season. I'm telling you, but I'm telling you, Auburn. I'm telling you, Auburn doesn't play. If you go look at Auburn, when they have Alabama at home, that's when they have a good season. Um, when they have to go to Tuscaloosa, they usually don't win. They won when they had Cam Newton, but that was just an outlier. Goose, the NFC South plays the AFC North and AFC West. What? Yeah, I gotta look at yeah. I went over the Saints schedule last in my stream yesterday. I went over it. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull it up again. Of course, they don't have the dates set up, but they have all the teams because the Saints do play. Saints do have some tough road games because they have to go to Chicago. They got to go to Denver. They got to play at Detroit. At Detroit, they're garbage. Um, then they have road games at Philadelphia, at the Raiders. Then you got home games. You got home games against the Packers, the Vikings, and the Chiefs. That's tough. Play the Chargers. Chargers are a team in total rebuild mode. Then you play the 49ers again at home. So the Saints have a tough schedule next season. So the Saints do have a tough schedule next season. Yeah, yeah, Midwest. Yeah, that's why I said. I said the one in the Superdome is definitely going to be a Monday night game. The one for the in Tampa, yeah, I can see it being one of those Thursday night games, or it could be one of the games, the 325 game of the week, America's game of the week crap, where they put it on. We get Joe Buck and a Troy Aikman, or they can cross flex it to CBS. We have Romo, so and Road Dog's in the house. Road Dog finally showed up. I got a little light show for y'all, man. Once it gets dark, I have a light show for y'all. So this is gonna be a. Hey, all right, Pat. Man, I'll fix you, Pat. Am I streaming the 2K tournament? No, I'm not. I'm not streaming the 2K tournament. I mean, I'm not. I'm not even. I was watching it a little bit, but no, I'm not watching it no more. I'm actually gonna watch Honey Boo Boo. Honey Boo Boo comes on. I like watching train wrecks, and Honey Boo Boo is a train wreck. I'm sure y'all know who Honey Boo Boo is, but yeah, she's a train wreck. Well, women's volleyball hat. That's what it is. How'd y'all guess, man? How'd y'all guess I had a women's volleyball hat? Fuckers. Oh yeah, I gotta change it. It's going to ESPN2 now. Forgot now Zach Levine's playing with DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, I don't think media days are gonna have. I think they canceled media days, but I was really looking forward to that. I wanted to see Lane Kiffin and Mike Leach on media days. I thought that was going to be must see entertainment was Kiffin and Leach. Usually the media days are boring, uh, Ryan, but with Leach and Kiffin in the SEC, it was going to be interesting, I think. Yeah, the game day crew is going to be on the ABC. They were last season, so that's what I watch. I usually watch the ABC version. Honey Boo Boo. I tell you, it's a train wreck. Midwest. I like watching train wrecks. I did go to the gas station to get beer, Road Dog. I did go to the gas station to get beer today, this afternoon. So yeah, Mike Leach versus the Egg Bowl. I told my friend, other Coach K. I told him, I said, man, because I'm not far, from Starkville or Oxford, and I said, man, we got to go. We got to go to the game next season, man. So we got to go. I think the game's in Oxford next season, and I'm only like 4 hours away from Oxford, and no, I didn't get sprees. I got Snickers, and I said no. I said we gotta yeah, we gotta go to a Ole Miss Mississippi State game. So I think that's gonna be must see entertainment. What's up, Jared? Jared's in the house. Jared's in the house. Everybody, man. What's up, people? Yeah, what? Yeah, how epic would it be if Kiffin beats Saban, huh? If Kiffin beats Saban after all the crap they had, their feud they had. So, but Kiffin will make them respectable again. Hayes for horses. Yeah, I got some Mad Dog 2020 from the 7-Eleven. I wish they had some. I wish they had a 7-Eleven down here, but they don't. But they don't have a 7-Eleven here, man. But I did get my 24 ounce Yingling. Boom, boom, boom. All right. What's up? Get my chat back up here. Yeah, right. Get my chat. Come on, chat. Pop back up. Trying to get my chat back up here. Trying to get my chat back up here. All right. I hate OBS. OBS stinks, man. I hate OBS. OBS is giving me nothing but problems. Let's see. Nothing but problems with OBS, man. Come on. Put this up here. All right, good. I hate OBS, man. OBS stinks, man. All right. What happened? OBS happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. OBS happened. That's what happened. So what's up, peeps? Road Dog and Pat and everybody else in the house. In the house. Yeah. I spit on my computer. I kicked it actually. I kicked my computer actually. Kicked it. Kicked it. Kicked it. That's right. I kicked it, man. What's up, man? What's up, peeps? What's going on? So we have had 10 people here. Now we down to 5. I guess they got mad that my stream died. Bastard. All right, now we're back. All right, so yeah, make sure you share the stream out, guys. Share it out because I told you I'm gonna have a light show in a minute. It's gonna get dark in here, and I'm gonna have a light show in a few minutes. But light show, yeah, light show. I'll be right back, guys. Nobody go nowhere. Be right back. I gotta refresh my chat. Let's see here. I can't get my chat pulled up here. It stinks. See if I can pull up the pop-up chat. Oh man, it's taking me off. Can't get my chat up, man. Finally got the chat back up. Finally got the chat back up, man. Jeez. What's up, Rogue Dog, Pat? Somebody switched teams. What, Anonymous switched teams last night? Yeah, where is it? Where is Anonymous? He's probably having fun on this Friday night somewhere. That's where he is. There we go. This stream is very anonymous. Yeah, it is very anonymous, man. I'm surprised you don't have his number, Road Dog. Pat, I'm surprised you don't have his number. And it stinks, man. But sports is getting canceled everywhere. So unfortunately, anonymous. I'm surprised y'all don't have. I'm surprised y'all do not have Anonymous's phone number. Surprised. Yeah, I miss watching baseball. Period. I mean, I was gonna stream a lot of baseball. What kind of malt liquor this is? It's called Yingling. It's a beer. It's not malt liquor. Yeah, it's a Yingling. I'm not drinking no malt liquor. I got one more too. So hopefully, yeah. Hopefully y'all stay around, man. 'Cause I told you, I got a light show coming up here. Once it gets a little darker, we're gonna have a little fun in here. Any news on NBA? I did hear something about NBA. A rumor that they were going to cancel the season today, which never happened. So I guess that was just a rumor. So I guess that was just a rumor. So good thing that didn't happen because. Like I said, the NHL. I think the NHL is done because that's one league you don't hear much about is the NHL. The NBA will probably be in Vegas without fans. I think that's what their backup plan is, and once everything falls through when they can't have it, I don't know what they're waiting on. I think maybe are they waiting on just to have the playoffs because that's what the NBA is waiting on for this regular season to conclude when it was gonna conclude. So, but but they had the New York Yankees, man. New York Yankees. We got to share this stream out, guys. We had like 8 people in here. We got to share this out and get like 20 people in here. 20 people in here. We need to get 20 people in here. 25, maybe 30. So, I'm doing good, Pat. Man, how you doing, man? I'm doing good, Pat. It's Friday. I'm not sick. Uh, I'm probably gonna get sick. My wife's a nurse, so I'm probably gonna get sick eventually. Unfortunately, uh, my wife's in the medical field, so I'll probably get sick eventually. She'll probably bring it home. So I'm not looking forward to that, but it is what it is. I'm looking sick. Oh, thanks, Rogue Dog. Maybe I'm dying. Maybe you should give me a maybe you should give me $1 on a super chat so I can pay my medical bills. Come on, Rogue Dog. maybe you should give me $1, Rogue Dog. Hit that 99-cent super chat, and I'll put it to my medical care fund. Yeah, we hope we don't catch it. But like I said, my wife's in the medical field, so I mean, she's gonna bring it home. She's gonna bring it home eventually. So I mean, $1 for medical bills. What's that gonna pay? That's gonna pay for one aspirin. That $1 will probably pay for an aspirin, maybe a half an aspirin. Oh, look at Brandon! Look at that! Brandon the Buck gave me $1.99. Brandon the Buck. Hey, man. All seriousness, man. Hey, Pat 84. Man, y'all didn't have to do that, man. Y'all really didn't have to do that, man. But thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. Y'all didn't have to do that, man. But really appreciate it. Dilly to y'all guys, man. I love you. I love all my subscribers, man. Y'all are awesome, man. Y'all really are, man. Thank you very much, guys. It's good. It's going right back to the gas station with y'all. It's funny. Wait, what am I buy with? What am I gonna buy with $2, man? I'm gonna buy like one beer. But what's up, Cool Drummer? What's up, Enzo? But yeah, Pat and Brandon, thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. He loves us. That's right. I got three. That's right. I got $3.98. Right. Well, not really, because Google. No, Google's going to take some of that, so I might end up with like $2.50. But that's okay though. Do I eat a lot of seafood? I did today because I'm Catholic, and of course Catholics we can't eat meat on Fridays, otherwise we go to hell. So yeah, I ate some fried shrimp today. Yeah, the Google. Yeah, the Google friend of the buck. Oh, the other Coach K. Oh man, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, Coach K. Really appreciate it for the $2 super chat. Thank you very much, man. You guys are the best, man. You guys really are the best chat on YouTube. Yeah, Google robs everybody, man. It ain't just me. Google robs everybody, man. Uh, they just they take a lot of that money. That's why a lot of people. That's why a lot of people do. They do PayPal too, because PayPal you don't have to worry about that. So, but Super Chat's easy. Hit the button and boom, it's easy. So, please tell me it didn't fucking bounce again. All right, good. I'm back again. Trying to get my chat back up. My chat kind of froze up. 1 second. There we go. All right, got it. I got it back now. What's up, man? Yeah, Google's gonna get what 5 across the ass. Yeah, Google. Yes, I agree that that's the best coach I've had since R.T. Slocum. I agree. I agree. Best coach I've had since R.C. Slocum is Jimbo Fisher. I mean, he got a bad rap, but he did leave Florida State in kind of a little. I mean, let's face it, Florida State's bad now right now, but I don't think it's all because of Fisher. But I mean, Jimbo Fisher, I liked him when he was here as our offensive coordinator because he was here when Saban was here and they won a national championship, and then he was here for Les Miles his first 2 seasons. So Jimbo was very very kind to LSU when he was here. So yeah, someone would always start out hot. Someone would win. He would win in no September, and then once y'all got to meet y'all schedule when he played Alabama and LSU and Auburn, someone would just he didn't he faltered. So but FSU, yeah, getting Norvell should he's much better than the guy they had before, Taggart. So much better than Taggart. So yeah, when things got physical with Sumlin, he didn't have the kind of a team to match up with Alabama and LSU. Of course, he did beat Alabama, but he had Manziel that year. So, but yeah, Norvell should do very very well with at Florida State, and I'm looking forward to it because LSU plays Florida State in 2022. So I'm hoping Pat comes down to New Orleans for that game. Uh, hoping Pat comes down to New Orleans for that game. We we'll go to the French Quarter and get some Hurricanes. Yeah, Saints. Yeah, Saints re-signed P.J. Williams to a 1 year deal. So I think that's just like that's for depth, depth chart purposes because they have the Jackrabbit and they got Marshawn Lattimore. So they do need a slot, cornerback, nickelback. So he's probably do good in at that spot. But then they got they decided Malcolm Jenkins. The rest to see how much Malcolm Jenkins, how much talent, how much gas in the tank he has. Yeah, Coach K, come on down now. Come down to Baton Rouge. Hopefully, things will get back to normal, and then we can all go to games again. Yeah, I'll take. We'll go to yeah, Pat and I will go down to Bourbon Street. We'll go to Hustlers. We'll go to the Hustler Club. That's what we'll go. Yeah, we'll go to the Hustler Club, Pat. Don't bring your wife. Just bring you. We'll go to the Hustler Club. So man, Bonnie Saints tickets yet? Not yet, no, because I don't know. I'm not buying those Saints tickets until I know there's a season. Yeah, I'm not buying those Saints tickets until I know there's a season. Because I don't want to I don't want to buy a ticket and then the season canceled and then they'll say, okay, we'll just credit your next order for 2021. Because that's what those bastards will do. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get my other beer. I'm almost out of beer. 1 second. I gotta get my lights on. Oh, you want to go inside now? Oh, 1 second. I'm back. All right. Yeah, only got two 24-ounce. So no, I'm not getting drunk tonight. There's no drunk Goose. I didn't get a 12 pack. So no. If I had a 12 pack, then you might see drunk Goose tonight. But I was gonna get Fireball, but they didn't have any Fireball at the gas station. So if I got Fireball, you might have seen me get drunk. But am I sure? I'm not. Oh no, I'm not sure. I cannot say for certain. Yeah, I can't say for certain. Oh, you got Thunder gear for your birthday? Cool, man. It's cool, man. I was really looking forward to the NBA postseason, man, because I was really looking forward to streaming the games, having fun, talking to people, because I was really doing well. The last few games I was streaming, I was getting some people from the Philippines coming in, like Bad Dog does, and then the season goes away, so it stinks. Yeah, shortage of Fireball, man. The gas station didn't have Fireball, and I was like, man, damn it, didn't have Fireball, man. I was upset, man. No Fireball, no Fireball, man. You're smoking weed and what? Smoking weed? Smoking weed? What? Damn. My neighbor does. Two houses down, he does, because I can smell it. Doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I don't care. He can do what he want to do. He can smoke what he wants. I don't care. But every once in a while, I can smell it, depending upon where the wind blows. And I'm not the weed player. I wouldn't tell nobody. I wouldn't tell on him. No, ain't doing that. But I know who it is. So, but like I said, I don't care. He can do what he wants. I might go down there one day. I don't have to pee in a cup. So yes, I did. I did take the Astros logo off my channel icon. I did that a few months ago. Or I took the Astros logo off because I'm not going to be covering the I'm not going to be covering the Astros. So yeah, when you smell it two houses down, it's called loud. Yeah, it is called loud. Like it all depending upon the way the wind blows and stuff like that. I used to smell it when I used to smell it when I walked my dogs, and I used to can smell it when I walk by his house. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't care what he does in his house, in his backyard. It doesn't bother me. And like I said, I don't have to pee in no cup, so I can go over there and take a puff puff. So I mean, I said I ain't gotta pass no test. All of Houston sports teams, yeah. I mean, even the Roughnecks, man. The Roughnecks were gonna like win. Roughnecks were gonna win it all this season, the XFL, and then Karma got Houston and canceled the season. You should smell grass by mowing grass. Yeah, maybe so. My neighbor smells it all the time. Enzo says my neighbor smells it all the time. Like I said, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised I don't smell it right now. I mean, the wind's really not blowing right now, so it might be blowing the other way. So, but like I said, it doesn't bother me one bit, man. So I know when he's outside. Yeah, next time I smell it, I might go. I don't know. We have to social distance now. He we might get in trouble if we might get in trouble if we converse. So we got to social distance ourselves. As he sniffs, yeah, as he sniffs, man. Yeah, so this gas station I go to up in the front of my subdivision. I haven't been there since this Corona thing got started, and I went over there today, and I asked the guy what time they closed. They said 10 o'clock. I was like, oh damn. So I guess if I got to go there if I got to go there up there again, I got to go there before 10 o'clock. So I got to go there for 10 o'clock, and they can only have 5 people, inside at one time. So it's weird, man. They really changed it up. They put a like a partition glass like between in front of you and them. That was never there, and everybody's wearing gloves. You said "God damn" in a store. Yeah, I said "God damn" in a store. You can't say "God damn." You can't say "God damn." God damn is not. You can't say that. I thought you can say "God damn." Oh, go wherever for 10 o'clock. The gas station. The gas station in the front of my subdivision closes at 10 o'clock, and which stinks. They used to be open like real late, like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And but yeah, since this whole fiasco is going on, they close at 10 o'clock. That's why I said goddamn. So, but I usually walk up there because it's not that far. It's not that far up there. I can walk up there. I wonder if I'll get in trouble if I walk. I mean, can I get in trouble if I walk in the neighborhood at night? Or are they gonna come arrest me? And yes, the gas station is in front of my mobile home park. Yes, yes. How'd you guess? Yes, the gas station is in front of my mobile home park. Man. So the final four was supposed to be last weekend, Karam. It was the I think the final four supposed to be last weekend, or was it this weekend it was supposed to be? I can't remember how it was supposed to line up, but stinks, man. March Madness. You buy gas and pay your rent. Yeah, I've seen those. I think but yeah, I couldn't remember if it was this weekend or next weekend. So must be this coming weekend. Yeah, I like those. I like those gas stations. We can pay your rent. and your gas and your light bill, uh, stuff like that. But it stinks, man. It stinks at March Madness. I was really looking forward to doing March Madness and growing my channel more, but stinks. So like I said, if somehow football gets canceled, then I think I'm gonna just move this to a cooking channel, and I'm just gonna cook and show videos about cooking stuff. I have to do something because there'd be no sports to talk about. So, and there are a bunch of people that love eating. So, people like to eat. So that will yeah, March Madness is usually like the beginning of April, or yeah, like the final game is. So they like dragging things out, Cool Drummer. Now, that's the thing. Now they just will drag sports wise. They just drag it out and drag it out as long as possible, just to keep people entertained, I guess. But look at the NBA. I mean, the NBA starts their postseason in April, ends in June. I mean, so it just I like to eat. I like to eat too. And yeah, if you're on a diet, don't watch my cooking stuff because I'm not cooking stuff uh like fruit and vegetables. I mean, vegetables might be on the menu, but there's gonna be something else on the menu also, like chicken parmesan or veal parmesan or steak. Uh, you know, like stuff like that. Yeah, eating is all you can do this time of year because there's no sports, man. It stinks. So I was hoping that baseball would stay around because they can play outside. But Rudy Gobert, oh, chicken pot pie. I can do chicken pot pie. I can make a chicken pot pie. I can make a lasagna. I've always wanted to make a lasagna from scratch. Uh, I've always wanted to make a lasagna from scratch. Enzo, why'd you hide that, man? All you said was crap. I'm hungry. Fat finger got you. Was that a fat finger? It's a fat finger got him. Was a. Oh yeah, I got a mod Enzo. Hold on. Can I do it here? Let's see if it'll let me do it. Let's see if it'll let me do it here. Oh, it will. There we go. Boom. Bam. It was an accident. Fat fingers, man. I happens. The fat finger happens. I get it. So but Enzo, there we go. Enzo should be unmod Pat. No, I'm not unmodding Pat. It's an accident. I'm not unmodding Pat. It was an accident. Accidents happen. Fat fingers happen. So yeah, fat fingers happens. It happens. Yeah, I want to make lasagna like from scratch. Maybe not the noodles from scratch. Because I don't have that. But not like the meat and all that kind of stuff from scratch. But maybe not the noodles because I don't feel like rolling noodles out stuff like that. It takes too long. So how about a turkey? What you want? You want me to fry a turkey, inject it with some Tony Chachere's, and have some fried turkey. I can fry a turkey. I got a fry daddy that I got from a casino. You know those little fry daddies you get at the casino. If you go to a casino, you know what I'm talking about. When you gamble enough at a casino, they give you free stuff. So it's not really free. You actually paid for the fry daddy, but it's free because they give it to you. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I have one of those fry daddies. It's free, but it's not free because you have to put in to get out. So it's not really a fry daddy. What's up, Dana? It's a fry. Hold on. It's a fry. Hold on. Fry. There we go. Fry Daddy. Look it up. It's a little fryer. Not very big. But yeah, when you go to when you go to a casino, you gamble and then they give you free stuff. It's not really free because you're putting in money into a machine and you're earning points. So yeah, you might as well just go to the store and buy you a Fry Daddy because you probably come out better. You probably come out better. But it makes you feel good because they gave me something, man. They gave me something. So yeah, the star. Yeah, don't diss the star, right? Don't diss the star. Don't diss the star. I love them. Yeah, I've gotten a fryer. I've gotten an ice chest from the casino. I've gotten a what's up? I've gotten what's the? Oh, they gave us a sandwich maker, like a panini maker. So yeah, you gotta put money in the machine in order for them to give you something. So yeah, yeah, you can do it all with a fry, daddy. Man, you can fry shrimp, fries. You can fry chicken, turkeys. You got to cut it up. You can't just put the whole thing. Yeah. The casino loved me, man. Yes, cool drummer. Yeah, trust me. The casino finished ahead. So the casino they might give free stuff out, but yeah, trust me, the casinos don't lose. The house always wins. Do they know your name? Probably. If I walked in the door, no, they wouldn't know my name. But I mean, no, I didn't bet that much. Yeah, I didn't bet that much where they know my face when I walk in. Like, hey, no. But but trust me, yeah, they make you think you're getting something for free, but no, you're not. You're not getting none for free. You got to put in to get in. So they always say you gotta spend money to make money, which is true. So New York Mets. Yeah, I'm a low roller. I'm definitely a low roller. The New York Mets. What about the New York Mets? Yeah, what's going to happen with baseball this season? Are they even going to have a baseball season? Are they going to have like how many games are they going to play? I mean, they can't make up these games they lost. Obviously, I mean that can't happen. There's too many games are lost. They can't make them up. They're just going to have to start this season whenever they say they're going to start it, and that's when the season will start. The Nets and the Mets. The New York Mets. Yeah, didn't Jacob DeGrom or Syndergaard have Tommy John surgery? Can't remember. Was it DeGrom or Syndergaard that got hurt? Yeah, the Mets. And you think the Mets would be good because they got New York. They have all those Noah Syndergaard got hurt. Um, yeah. What are they going to do? Cool drummer, because Dodgers were going to host it this season. Have they announced who was going to host it in 2021? Because maybe they can push it back. Because you would think that they wouldn't penalize the Dodgers for this lost season if it is a lost season. Um, when would they host the All Star game? That's a good question. Let's say they start the season in June. Usually in July they have the All-Star game. So what, you're gonna play like 10 games and then have the All-Star game? Who's my team now? I really don't have one, Pat. Um, I really only watch the Astros really because Houston's only 6 hours from me, and they're on my TV. So I just, I always pick they were just the closest team to me. That's why I picked them. Or I could have picked the Braves or the Rangers because back in the day when I was a kid, the Braves were always on TV. So the Braves were always on TV when I was growing up on WTBS. And everybody's saying, go for the Rangers, go for the Rangers. See, the problem with the Rangers is they're in the Dallas area, man. But they're not the Cowboys, so I could pull. I guess I could pull for the Rangers because I do get the Texas Rangers here. But it's in the Dallas area. That's all it is in the Dallas area. But I remember watching the Braves and the Cubs all the time because WGN had the Cubs and WTBS had the Braves. So they were on every day. So that was before all this regional pay-per-view crap. So what's close, Atlanta or Arlington? Probably Arlington. Atlanta's probably about 8 hours from here, from where I live. About 8.5 hours from where I live, and Dallas, Arlington's probably 6 or 7. I watched wrestling in the 80s. Yes, I did. I watched Hulk Hogan. I watched Paul, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, Junkyard Dog, Ted DiBiase, Nikolai Volkov, uh, what Andre the Giant. Man, yeah, the Rangers of if you take Houston out the way, yeah, the Rangers are closer. I think Arlington, Dallas is about 6, 7 hours from here, and Atlanta is probably about 8. So yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, Andre the Giant. Oh, the NWA with the Four Horsemen, Ric Flair. No, I did watch in the late '90s. I watched WCW. I thought WCW had a better product than WWE at that time. I mean, they were blowing Raw out the water in the late '90s with the Attitude Era, with the NWO. Man, yeah, the NWO was really really smart by Eric Bischoff. So Sting, no, I love Sting, man. Yeah, the Rangers, I felt bad for the Rangers because the Rangers really should have won that World Series against the Cardinals when uh when they had them down 2 strikes and then they hit the double off the wall and then Josh Hamilton hit that home run the next inning and they still lost. Yes, I get yes on Fox Sports Southwest. I get Fox Sports Southwest and I get Fox Sports New Orleans and yes I get all the Rangers games. So yes, Brett the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neihart, man. We're going back, man. Yeah, they didn't, Coach K. They didn't. They had it. I mean, they had it. They had down to the last strike. They were down to the last strike, and the guy hits a double off the wall. And I really thought the right fielder should have caught that ball. Forgot who the right fielder was for the Rangers, but I thought he did a poor job trying to catch that baseball, considering the situation at the time. I mean, this was going to win the World Series. I think you really need to go out all out and die for that ball and make a better effort. But mm, is St. Louis close to me? No. St. Louis is probably if I had to guess, St. Louis is probably 10 hours from me. I have to look I'm gonna look it up because I'm curious. If I had to guess, I think St. Louis is about 10 hours from me. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. Maps. Google Maps. Who was the biggest underdog to win the World Series? Oh man, I'm trying to think. In my lifetime, hmm, I'm trying to think. In my lifetime, uh, St. Louis. It says 9 hours and 19 minutes. It says it's 642 miles from where I am to St. Louis. It's straight up I-55, and it's yeah, so 642 miles. About it says 9 hours, 19 minutes. All depends on I mean that many miles. Yes, I'm gonna have to fill up once or twice maybe. So that's probably about right. About 9 hours, 10 hours, depending upon how you drive, traffic, stuff like that. Yeah, New Orleans, Fox Sports New Orleans and Fox Sports Southwest is basically the same. Fox Sports New Orleans is a sub. They call it subnet of Fox Sports Southwest. So it's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing. Yeah, but who was the who was the biggest? Trying to think because the Yankees won in '96. Who was the biggest upset? I know the Braves. Like the biggest upset. Like who was a big who wasn't supposed to win? Trying to think. Oh, somebody will probably name it out, but who really wasn't? Who really wasn't supposed to win? See, everybody says but see, the Nationals had a very good pitching staff last season. So I know the Astros. The Astros they were big favorites, but I thought that really wasn't that should have been the case. I thought that should have been the case last season. I thought the Nationals had a much better team than the betters were giving them credit for. The Marlins in '03, maybe, yeah, maybe the Marlins in '03, because the Yankees were pretty loaded in '03. Jeter was young, Pettit was young, and they had all their character. Everybody that was on the team that had won those four in the late '90s. Um, yeah, baseball is hard to watch on TV. On TV, if you're at the game, it's much different. I'm sure that everybody will agree with that. If you're at the game, um, it's different because you can do more things when you're at the game. Um, but yeah, I agree. When you watch it on TV, it's boring. Baseball is very boring when you watch it on TV. Uh, that's why I liked it when we had the AAA team here in New Orleans. We had the baby cakes. Give me crazy. Yeah, that was our team's name at the end. The New Orleans Baby Cakes. I don't know why they named them that. Don't ask me why. But I like going to their games. So you ever caught a Major League Baseball? No, I did catch a AAA baseball. I do have a AAA baseball because I went to a AAA game and I did catch one there, but not Major League Baseball. Yeah, Major League Baseball. Baseball is awful on TV. It is. It's boring. It takes forever. But when you're at the game, when you're at the game, you have a lot more to do. When you're, especially a minor league game where the park really isn't that big, you can go get something to eat. You can go get a beer, go get some nachos, whatever. My favorite baseball player of all time. Wow. Favorite player of baseball of all time. Wow. Let's see. I'm gonna go back from when I started watching when I really started watching baseball was like the mid '90s. When I was a teenager. Man, all time. Who's my favorite player of all time? Man, that's a good question. I might have to think about that. Um, it's much better to go to a game than watch on TV. Everybody agree with that. I'm trying to think my best player. My favorite player of all time would probably be man. Jeez, Man, that's a good question. I really have to think about it. Darryl Strawberry was awesome for the Mets. It's a shame that him and Doc Gooden, their career got cut short because of drugs. Um, I don't know. Football is different, Brandon. I can watch football or hockey on TV, but baseball is just boring, man. Baseball is just boring on TV. Um, yeah, but Darryl Strawberry, Doc Gooden, man, they should have been Hall of Fame players. But the cocaine unfortunately got those two guys. Man, I'm still trying to think my favorite baseball player because I like the Jeter. I like Don Manley. Uh, man, tough answer. Yeah, Dwight Gooden. Dwight Gooden was an awesome pitcher, man. He really was. Dwight Gooden was an awesome pitcher when he was with the Mets. And then drugs just got him, man. Cocaine. He was. You think hockey's boring to watch on TV? I would say this. I would love to go to a hockey game live. I think going to a hockey game live would be awesome. But I would say that I think going to a hockey game live would be awesome. Do I sound like a Yankee fan? Not like a Yankee. I mean, Yankees on TV all the time, man. But I like David Justice for the Braves. But my favorite baseball player of all time. Hmm. I mean, I don't know, man. See, Pat's gonna say I'm a Yankee Pants. See, Pat's gonna say I'm a Yankee fan when I say this name, but I like Mariano Rivera. I mean, I think Rivera was just a awesome closer, and I just like watching Rivera close. He was just man when the Sandman came in the game, uh, it was lights out. Uh, Yankees haven't won a championship since 2009. Yankees haven't won a championship in over 10 years. So they haven't bought anything. So when the Yankees got good, when the Yankees were good in the late 90s, Pat, look at the team that they had and look at what they built in their minor league system. When they had Jeter, Pettit, they had Rivera. So any more Yankees? I knew it. I knew you were going to say that. I just like Rivera. I'm not gonna say I just like Rivera. I mean, he was just Rivera was just awesome, man. He just was. When Mariano Rivera, what happened to New Orleans Baby Cakes? They moved to Wichita, Kansas. Yeah, the baby cakes went to Wichita, Kansas. They moved. Good riddance. When they changed their name a few years ago to the Baby Cakes, that really kind of hurt their attendance. They used to be the Zephyrs. They used to be the New Orleans Zephyrs, and because when they came here from Denver, they were the Denver Zephyrs back in 1993. They were named the Zephyrs because of the Zephyr train out in Denver. Well, when they relocated here in New Orleans in '93, there used to be a roller coaster at Pontchartrain Beach called the Zephyr. Well, the name kind of stayed. Well, about 3 years ago, owners wanted to change the name, get more revenue in, whatever. So they changed it to New Orleans Baby Cakes, which makes no sense. That's a little girl softball team, and attendance got knocked down to like nothing, and now they moved. So that's what the Giants. Look at the Giants and their history. I mean, people talk bad about Barry Bonds, man, but look, Barry Bonds was going to be a Hall of Fame player without the steroids. If you look at Barry Bonds did with the Pirates before steroids, he was He was Hall of Fame, and it wasn't even debatable that he was going to be in the Hall of Fame. So I think Barry Bonds is getting a bad rap because of he's linked to being steroids. Well, so is everybody. So is a lot of people in the Hall of Fame. So you can't just pick and choose who you want to be in a Hall of Fame. If I'm the Hall of Fame committee, but um, I think Barry Bonds should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. Him and Pete Rose, him and Roger Clemens, they should all be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, because the Major League Baseball, I mean, they embraced the steroid era when McGwire and Sosa were hitting all those home runs because they were losing fans after that '94 World Series when they canceled that World Series back in '94. Baseball lost a bunch of fans. They had to get them back. How do you get them back? Home run ball. They let the players juice. So they let McGwire juice. They let Sosa juice. They let what's the guy that Rafael Palmeiro, he juiced. Um, and then after that, Barry Bonds saw all that, and he wasn't juicing it. Barry Bonds was not juicing in '98. He saw all that going on. He's like, okay, all right. He goes, okay, if baseball's not going to care, I'm not going to care. And Barry Bonds juiced, and he hit a ton of home runs, and now he's getting blackballed because he did steroids, which I think is wrong. Yeah, baseball in Montreal was awesome. I think baseball should go back to Montreal. I think baseball should definitely go back. Yeah, Sammy Sosa, he juiced. He had a cork bat. Oh, Albert Bell. He had the cork bat. Albert Bell had the cork bat. So I mean, yeah, the home run chase in '98 was unbelievable, and that's what got fans back into baseball. Was the home run chase. Baseball desperately needed that because they lost a ton of fans when they canceled that World Series in '94. That was awful. That when they canceled the World Series in '94, I mean that was awful that they allowed that to happen. That never should have happened because if you looked at '94, the Expos actually had the best team in the league in '94. The Expos had the best record. Go back and look at their roster. They had Pedro Martinez. They had Moises Alou. Moises Alou was on that Expos team. That Expos team was really loaded. Uh, and then the Yankees actually had a good team in '94. The Yankees had a good team in '94. They had the best record in the American League, and then they canceled the World Series because they had a work stoppage in the middle. How do you have a work stoppage in the middle of the season? That's what really, if you look back on it, it's like how'd that even happen? How do you have a work stoppage in the middle of the season? That usually happens before the season starts. Jose Canseco, he juiced. He brought them all down. Jose Canseco named names. People didn't like him because he tattletaled. I mean, baseball didn't care. Baseball needed to bring the fans back, and you weren't going to bring the fans back with 1-0 games. So that's why they said, all right. That's why they really embraced the steroid era. So that's why I think Sosa. Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens get a bad rap. Yeah, the Mariners haven't been successful. Yeah. Sammy Sosa hit home runs out back on the Wayland Avenue. Yeah, the Mariners haven't been successful since since Griffey really was there in the late '90s. Um, yeah, the A's don't have they don't have payroll. The A's don't have a $200 million payroll. It's all about drafting. I guess it's drafting and talent evaluation. Uh, you have to have a good minor league system. I mean, you have to have a good minor league system, I think, to really be successful in the majors. That's why the Yankees got good in the '90s because go look at what they had. Go look at them what they had in the '90s. They had Jeter, they had Pettit, they had Posada, Rivera. All those guys came up from their minor league system. And even the Astros. The Astros had a good minor league system. I know they cheated, but go look at the teams. Go look at the players they brought up from their minor league system. The Mariners had an awesome. They had A-Rod, they had Edgar Martinez, Randy Johnson, uh, Griffin. I mean, the Mariners had a bunch of. They had a lot of talent, man. They really. The Mariners had a lot of talent. They won 100 games. I think it was 2001. That 2001 season, when they won like 100 games, but the Yankees beat them in the playoffs. So the Mariners had a bunch of talent. They just from whatever reason they never really put it together to win anything. I think the baseball will lose fans. I think if I was a league, I mean I would worry about the maybe I don't know because this really isn't baseball. This really isn't baseball's doing. Uh, it's not like when they canceled the World Series in '94. I think people might be scared to go to games. I think you might see some attendance not filled right away because some people will be scared to go to games, getting sick, whatever. So yeah, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if you whatever sport it is, football, baseball, basketball, that you might see not filled arenas because people are scared. So Ichiro was an awesome hitter for the Mariners. I think he played on that 2001 team that the Yankees. I think the Mariners won like 100 games that season in 2001, but the Yankees beat him in the ALCS. Yeah, 2000. I think it was two. I think it was 2000 or 2001. One of them. You've been to two games where they actually won in the last at bat. That's probably exciting. 2001. Okay. Yeah, 2001 where the Mariners had a very good team, and the Yankees just Yankees just destroyed them in the ALCS. I think the Yankees won 4 games to 1. I think Roger Clemens struck out like 15, 16 batters in one game. Uh, the Yankees were just on fire that postseason, and I really thought the Yankees were going to win the World Series in 2001, especially when Rivera came out in the eighth inning against the D-backs and blew them away. And I said, man, he's not. There's no way Rivera is going to give up a run in the ninth inning. There's no way he's going to do that, and he gives up 2 runs and lost the game. It's like, wow. Yeah, so Mariano Rivera was human. He was human. 6 hours, wow. Oh, you went. Oh, you were at Anthony Rizzo's game when he hit his first home run as a Cub. Yeah, because Rizzo was it Rizzo or was it Chris was it Bryant that came to? I think it was Bryant that came down here uh, to the AAA team when he was with the Iowa Cubs. I didn't go to the game, but he actually came down to the when they played New Orleans. Uh, I didn't go to that game, but I think it was Chris Bryant was on the AAA team for Iowa before he got called up. What's up, String Cheese? Man, what's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a while, String Cheese. What's going on, String Cheese? Haven't seen you in a minute, man. How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you. With all this going on, you should get a pet. I have a pet. I have a pet. I've been having a pet since I was 20, 28, 27. Yeah, I've had a pet for a long time. A pet goose. No, I don't want a pet goose. They're mean. You ever seen a goose? Oh, no, no, no. Geese or goose or you ever seen a goose? They're not nice. Geese are they're not very nice. Yeah, they're nasty and they're not very nice at all. They're mean. They have some around here because we have a retention pond. Um, you know, behind our house, behind the fence over here, and they're geese that fly around. They're mean. Their geese are not. They're not friendly. They're not. So I'm just telling you, not friendly animals. You went to the Dodgers Phillies game and people booed Bryce Harper. I mean, come on. I mean, if you're a baseball player, I mean, you should know that you're going to get booed at some point in your career. So why even? I mean, if they booed you, then that means that you're worth something. So be right back. What's up, guys? I'm back. What's up, guys? I'm back. What's up? Where's Mother Goose? I'm right here. Mother Goose is right here, man. I'm back. Just had to go take a little break, man. What's up, guys? Yes, Goose Sports 2.0. It's yeah, the other one's 2.0. Yeah, the other one is 2.0. Papa Goose. Yeah, what's up, String Cheese? Mother Goose, Papa Goose. Yeah, I don't know why Bryce Harper would get upset. Why any baseball player would get upset that you get booed. I mean, when you get booed, that means they know who you are, and so Bryce Harper. It was kind of. I did. I That's one reason why I was kind of really pulling for the Nationals against the Astros. It was because of Bryce Harper because he left the Nationals. They go to the Phillies, and then the Nationals go to the World Series. Oh man, it was funny. It was funny that the Nationals win the World Series the same year that Harper leaves. Yeah, they won the Nationals World Series without Harper. That's one reason why I was pulling for the Nationals because of Bryce Harper. Where's Mother Goose? Mother Goose ain't here, man. Mother Goose at work. Mother Goose at work. Yeah, yeah. The Nationals won the World Series without him. I thought it was so. I thought it was so funny, Jared, that they won the World Series. Without him. Uh, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny that they won the World Series without Bryce Harper. What's up, Drew? What's up, Drew Brees fan? Hi, hi. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, the Yankees Nationals would have been a good World Series, even ratings wise, because you had the New York market, and then you had the DC. So then you had all the Yankee haters that would have watched the game. So oh no, it's not. It's a Corona. No, it's not. It's a Yingling. Yeah, I'm drinking Yingling. I like Yingling. Yingling is fairly inexpensive, and it's pretty good beer. Yeah, spammers get the hammer. So just FYI. Yeah, Yingling. New Orleans did not have an NBA team in the '90s. No, they did not. The Pelicans Hornets came here in 2002, and the Jazz left in. God, I have to look up. The Jazz left in the '70s. Um, the Jazz left in the mid '70s. So yeah, the Jazz, the New Orleans Jazz. Sounds like a Chinese beer. Yeah, Yingling, huh? It's actually from Pennsylvania. Yeah, Kansas City doesn't have a hockey team or a basketball team. Yes, the New Orleans Hornets. Yes, they were the Hornets from 2002 till hell. When Anthony Davis get here, 2012 or 13. They changed whenever Benson bought it. I'll have to look it back up. I think it was 2013 they changed it from the Hornets to the Pelicans. But yeah, they were there. Yeah, when they moved here from Charlotte in 2002, they Shin didn't change the name. They stayed the Hornets until then. And then when Tom Benson bought the team, then they changed the name. So yeah, Charlotte, right? Charlotte used to be the Bobcats, and then the New Orleans gave them back the name Hornets, which probably should have been. They probably should have kept the Hornets name back in Charlotte when it left. And then when they came here in 2002, they should have picked a name the that represented the area, but they didn't do that. Yeah, I'm sure Laker games are very really expensive now since they're good again. Sure Laker games are pretty expensive. So yes, New Orleans is a small market with football, small market with basketball. So New Orleans Alligators. See, they should have see the Jazz was the best name, but Utah kept that name when they moved to Utah back in the late mid '70s when mid to late '70s when the Jazz left here and went to Utah. We should still be the Jazz, but oh well. Too much time has passed. You can't change the name now. Yeah, Utah should have picked it. They should have picked a name that was more. They should have. Utah should have picked a game that. Utah should have picked a name that was represented them, not Jazz. Yeah, LSU games are especially season tickets. Other Coach K, I remember, you know, before all these salaries got outrageous with these coaches. I mean, tickets were very inexpensive. I mean, you can get a ticket for under $50 probably. But now, depending upon what game it is, I mean, if they're playing an SEC game against Alabama, Auburn, Florida, yeah, you better be looking to spend well over $150 a ticket. So, but Marti Gras, well, you misspelled it there, Drew Brees fan. But did I go to Mardi Gras? Yeah, I went to Mardi Gras and I actually got sick. Uh, I actually went to Mardi Gras and actually got sick. I probably could have had this illness, but I got over it. So, hey, New Orleans Gators. Yeah, yeah. I probably could have had this actually because I got sick after Mardi Gras. Um, I got sick after Mardi Gras. But I got over it. I got over it in like 3 days. I got over it. So, but though they say a lot of people that get it are gonna not know they have it, and they'll get over it. It's just people with other conditions that are more prone to not do well with it. So because I'm fairly healthy, and am I froze up again? Let's see. One second. All right. Yeah, tickets are really have gotten expensive. Every these coaches' salaries have gotten out of whack. Uh, they got to pay these coaches, you know, up teen millions of dollars. So yeah, that's what was so awesome about college is that the tickets weren't that much. When I was in my 20s, it didn't cost that much to go to a game. So, but nowadays it's just too expensive. Am I streaming this weekend? Probably so. Am I streaming this week? It's Smoothie King, the college atmosphere. I'll say this for the playoff games. When they played the Trailblazers last season. Was it last season? Or a few when no not last season. Is when the year before last when they had Anthony Davis and uh Mirotic Mirotic when they beat the Trailblazers 4-0. Yeah, it was pretty fun then because it was sold out. It was a little different atmosphere. Yeah, 2018. Yeah, it wasn't last year. It was the year before last. Is when they went to the playoffs and they beat the Trailblazers. So the latter part of the season when the games started getting sold out and yeah, right, yeah, asthma, or if you got asthma, you need to be safe and not try to expose yourself too much because that would asthma knocks you on your butt anyway. So hope you stay safe, Drew Brees fan. Football tickets are expensive. Yes, football tickets are very expensive. Football tickets are very expensive now. Like I said, when I was in my 20s, college football tickets were very, very inexpensive. They parking on campus was free. They didn't charge you to park on campus. Now they do. Tickets are expensive. You have to pay a donation fee on some tickets. to even purchase the ticket. So it's a lot different because coaches are getting paid $8-9 million a year. So these universities have to make that money up somewhere. So how are they going to do it? Raise ticket prices. So I mean, look at Saban gets. I think Saban gets like $8-9 million a year. Unreal, man. So man, what time is it? What time is it? That's only 9 o'clock, man. Yeah, what's going to happen? Yeah, that's a good question, Coach K. I know what's going to happen. They're going to go under. These schools rely. Uh, they rely on playing these bigger schools and getting that $1 million payout. When a school goes plays Alabama or LSU or a big school like that, they get like $1 million. That can run their athletic program for a year. I mean, that can run that that can they can run that $1 million can run their athletic if they play 2 games like that a year. That's why these small schools play those games because they can get that $2 million and and they ain't got to worry about any kind of anything for a year. So yeah, it's really gonna hurt these smaller schools if they can't play this season because they're not gonna get that check, or they might not get the check. I don't know. Um, I don't know what the stipulations are. Will they get paid or won't they get paid? Um, hmm. Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, some of these smaller schools are gonna have to cut some of their other sports teams that can't that they won't be able to fund because they're not getting the money that they thought they were going to get. So and then of course if the season gets canceled, all that bowl money that they were going to get is not going to go. It's not going to go back to the conferences. So yeah, this season needs to be played. Otherwise, you're going to see. I mean, you might see. I don't know, man. You might see some schools cut the football program. I mean, I don't know. Um, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, then you got these kids on the scholarships that it's 'cause like I said, like we said that they get this money for playing these big schools that funds the coaching staff, it funds the scholarships, and they're not going to have it. Yeah, I mean, it's just yeah. I saw the other day about something about how they were just going to just play conference games, which doesn't help out the. I mean, you're going to miss out on the non-conference games. We had a lot of games this season that were like non-conference was big. Uh, do I bet on sports? I used to bet on sports, but then I lost, and no, I don't bet no more. Yeah, I saw that they want to play sports in the summer, which is a problem a lot of ways. For one, it's really hot down here in the South in the summertime. I don't know if you Northerners, Yankees know it, but it gets really really hot down here in the summertime. Hot. So yeah, that's not going to work. And also, it's hurricane season. What are you going to do if you're in the middle of the hurricane season and a storm's coming through in the Gulf or the Atlantic, and you got to move that game and it gets canceled. So yeah, it's not going to work. Playing it in the summertime is not going to work. Uh, you can't do it. You can't play it in the middle of hurricane season because you might have some games get canceled and then you won't be able to make them up. So yeah, not going to work. I'd rather go to the beach. I'd rather go to the beach on in the summertime than go to a football game because I don't know. Sissy, sit on a if you're sitting on the beach, it's 100 degrees. At least you can go out in the water and cool off. If you're sitting in the stadium, yeah, you can't go nowhere. So yeah, I'd rather go to the beach than the stadium. So, but I don't see that. I don't see that happening. Um, I did see well they would push the season even back even further, like until like December or January. Um, I saw they would even push the season back even further to December or January, which kind of I don't know how they would even work that out with the semesters. I don't know how they would work that out with the semesters, but I don't know. You choose if I chose the beach or college football. Yeah, I would choose college football over beach, but I don't know. But if you ask me for would I rather be on a beach when it's 100 degrees or in a stadium, I would choose a beach because if I'm in the beach, I can go in the water and cool off. So I don't know. I'd rather be on a beach when it's 100 degrees than opposed to a stadium. Crazy though. You can't believe the Eagles beat the Patriots 2 years ago. Eagles weren't that bad that season. The Patriots just I know they had that the Philly special. That was a great call. That was a great call the Eagles had, the Philly special that actually, you know, probably won a game for him. Yeah, right. The best thing about the first few weeks of college football is it helps you get through the sadness of summer ending. Yeah, but hopefully, but it's hot. I mean, it's really really hot here. You know, uh, especially when the humidity is at like 95% and it's 100 degrees outside. Uh, so because we know when they tell you, when they tell you the temperature is going to be like 90 degrees, that's in the shade. That's not in the sun. So when you're sitting out in the sun, it's a lot hotter. So just want to point that out there. Oh, the humidity here, other Coach K is unbearable. I mean, in the summertime, you walk outside at like 7 o'clock in the morning. In the summertime, you're like, I mean, it just hits you. I mean, the 90% humidity just hits you all at once. You're like, my God, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and it feels like it's 110. That's why in the summertime I get outside. I get outside around like 8 o'clock in the morning and cut my grass because I always want to cut my grass early, early, early in the summertime where you don't have to worry about uh you know yeah, forget all that cutting at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not going to work. You're going to die of heat exhaustion. You'll die of heat exhaustion. Try walking out at 7 a.m. during winter in New England. Yeah. Is Louisiana hotter than Florida? No, I mean, I think we both have the same kind of. I don't know. Of course, I've been to Florida. Florida's hot, especially on the beach. But it's the humidity. Sometimes when you walk out at like 7 o'clock in the morning, humidity is still like at like 90%, and it just hits you. It's like, man, it makes it feels like it's so freaking hot. Um, just I don't know. Just I don't know. If you ever been in humidity, you know what I'm talking about. Just when that humidity hits you, it's like, man, damn. And so I always cut my grass early, early, early in the morning time in the summertime. I mean, you always got to get out there. earliest the better. I mean, if you can get out there, if I can cut my grass at 7 o'clock in the morning, I would. But neighbors would probably get mad at me if I'm out there mowing the yard at 7 o'clock in the morning. But 8 o'clock is fine. Get out there at 8 o'clock, be done with it by by 9:15, stuff like that, and then yeah. I mean, the humidity really hits you. But yeah. Wisconsin winters I heard are very cold. That's something that I would not want to experience. The coldest I've ever been. I was in Atlanta one time, and it was 8 degrees. So that was pretty cold. I have to say, when it was 8 degrees, that was pretty cold, and I was like, man, this is cold. But that's the coldest I ever remember being somewhere was 8. So but that was cold. Wow. But yeah, Wisconsin in the winter. Wisconsin has cold winters. I heard so. Something that I really forget that. Rather live down south where it's warm. -10 in the Panhandle of Texas. It's Dallas. Dallas. Dallas gets weird. What's up, Owen? Dallas gets weird weather. When I say weird, Dallas gets like 100 degrees in the summertime, and then they'll get freezing ass cold in the wintertime. So yeah, Dallas has weird weather. I mean, they'll have ice in the wintertime. It'll be 100 degrees in the summertime. So yeah, zero. Yeah, zero would probably be cold. Yeah, I mean 8. I mean, it was 8 degrees. 8 degrees, and that was cold. I was like, holy fuck, it's cold, man. I couldn't imagine. You see people on YouTube when when it's like negative 50 and they throw water up in the air and it kind of turns into a fog. Forget that, man. Yeah, Dallas gets weird weather all the time. Dallas isn't a part of that country where they get tornadoes. They get it's just Dallas is in a weird part of the country. But right, they get hot and they get freezing ass cold. I mean, Dallas gets ice. I mean, and then they'll get 100 degrees in the summertime. So yeah, I don't think we've ever seen negatives here in South Louisiana, but we've seen teens. It's gotten in the teens before, but anything below teens, I don't recall anything ever getting here in the New Orleans area. Below 16, 15, maybe. I don't recall anything getting lower than that. But like I said, I mean, like I said, I've been eh. Yeah, it's too humid. It's too humid for to get that cold. Uh, but it's gotten the teens before. It has gotten in the teens. Very rarely. Very rarely it gets in the teens, but it has. And that's pretty cold. It's pretty cold. I mean, a few years ago, it stayed like it stayed below freezing, below 32 for like about 3 days. So it stayed between 31, 29, 28. That was cold. Uh, I mean, that was cold. But mm, that's cold. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. When you're below 32, that's cold. I mean, that's cold. I don't care where you live. So yeah, we get snow. We get snow here. Seems like maybe once every 8 to 10 years we'll get snow. Last time we had snow was 2000 and I think 2000 either 16 or 17. Uh, we had snow here, and it was enough. It was enough to cover the ground. anything significant. I mean, it was a dusting, and it was a few inches, but it was enough to cover the grass anyway. So but every 8 to 10 years seems like we get a snow. I mean, when I say snow, I mean it's like enough to cover the grass. That's about it. It's a kind of a dusting, as they say. So, do I drive? Have I ever driven in snow? No, I've never driven in the snow. I've seen snow maybe from what I recall. From what I recall, once, twice, three. I recall maybe 5 or 6 times in my lifetime having snow. And like I say, when I say snow, I mean it snows, but it's enough to cover the ground a little bit. I mean, it's not like anything like they see up north. But it's enough to enough to cover the ground a little bit. You know, sometimes it doesn't stick, but yeah. Be right back. Yes, yeah. People always complain about snow. Like really, really like snow, like where it's like really like a problem. When you walk outside, you have to shovel it. So, 1 second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. So yeah, it hadn't snowed here in about since like 2017. Doesn't I think it was 2017. It was 2017 because I remember because I just put one of my dogs down. Um, I just put one of my dogs down in October of 2017, and it had snowed that December. Yeah, it was December of 2017. Be like 90 degrees in the summertime in Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin, it gets hot. Yeah, people think it don't get hot up north. It does. So yes, I went to a Hell in a Cell event in 2011. It was when John Cena went to hell. I forgot he was fighting. Um, I had to go look it back. I forgot who John Cena was fighting. Uh, but yeah, he had a Hell in a Cell. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed myself, and then of course when you sit ringside, they give you they let you bring the chairs that you sit in. So where'd Rogue Dog go? And oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I have a the Miz and R-Truth actually no, this is no lie. They actually sat one section. I sat on the end of a section. I sat on the end at the end of a section. So they sat on the right next to me, to the right of me. All of a sudden, all of a sudden they pulled that. All of a sudden, both of them walk up. They both sit down in empty seats. So I knew something was going on. So the next segment breaks, and then that's when R-Truth and Miz got arrested. Yes, that's when it was. Because they sat right next. They sat in the section right next to me. But right, they came out of the blue. They came out and sat. There were two seats that were empty. They stayed empty, and they went and sat in them. Then that's when of course they got arrested. That was funny. I had a picture of it. I had a picture of both of them. For a while I had a picture of both of them on my old phone. But I'm gonna have to see if I can find that. Uh, Miz and R-Truth. Yeah, I remember that. That's when what was his name? He used to wrestle for WWE. I forgot his name. He had a rusty voice. I forgot his name, but he was the general manager at the time. Forgot about that. I can't remember who the Hell in a Cell was, but remember John Cena was in it, and yeah, R-Truth got her, and Miz got arrested. Yeah, John Laurinaitis. That's it. John Laurinaitis. That's him. Have I ever had a flight canceled? Airplane? No, I have not. That's it. John Laurinaitis. That's him. That's him. That's him. But yeah, because John Laurinaitis was right there, right next to me, because he was right there because they were sitting like right next to me, and so yeah, that was I was like, yeah, I even said, yeah, man, they got tickets. I was like, yeah, they got tickets to sit here. I even told John Laurinaitis that the Miz and R-Truth had tickets to sit there. Yes, that sucks to have a flight that was canceled. Yeah, I never had of course I had flights that were delayed, delayed for whatever reason, but I never had a flight that was actually canceled. Is man, man. Yeah, what happened to Rogue Dog? What happened to Pat? Anonymous? What happened to everybody? We had a whole bunch of people in here, and they just jetted. It didn't miss. Yeah, I think they did. Cool Drummer. I think that was the skit is they got fired a week before, but then they bought tickets supposedly to sit ringside, but then they got thrown out. And because I remember they were saying that, hey, we bought these tickets, we can be here legally. I even told Laurinaitis, I'm serious. I even told Laurinaitis, yeah. So why are you gonna kick them out because they bought tickets? That was funny, man. That's right. They got fired the week before, and they showed up in those two seats that were just sitting there. I was when I was sitting there, I was wondering why those seats were empty. And then all of a sudden, when I look over, I see the Miz and R-Truth sitting in those two seats, and it dawned on me that that's why those seats were empty. They were empty for a reason. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. That's when wrestling was actually pretty cool. That's when wrestling was actually fun to watch. Did they wear? No, they no. I had pictures. I had a picture of. I'm gonna have to find it. I don't know where it is, but I had a picture of both of them because they were sitting right there. No, they were just sitting there normally because they all of a sudden they just came up and they just sat in those two empty seats. There were two empty seats that were sitting by ringside, and all of a sudden they just boom, they come sat there, and then they come back from the one match had just ended. So then they come to the next skit, and boom, there, and here comes Laurinaitis walking over, telling them they got to get out. They're not allowed to stay here. They're blah blah blah. We got tickets. We bought tickets. We bought tickets to the match. We can stay here. That's funny. It was funny. It really was funny. It really was funny. I Really was funny. Owen's back. What's up, Owen? Good to see you back, Owen. Thank you for popping on back in, man. Yeah, you're right. They're right. They should have worn. They would have shown some. They should have worn some kind of disguise to make it kind of believable. But yeah, but yeah, attitude. The attitude era was pretty awesome back in the late '90s with the WWE and WCW. That's when wrestling really had a big ratings, and then they wanted to become more family oriented. And I always said John Cena would have made a great heel if they would have put John Cena as a heel. Man, I think wrestling really could have you know gone into a different direction. But Cena should have been a heel. I mean, I loved the Attitude Era. It was just awesome. I mean, it just was different. It was different. I mean, when you had we had the NWO, the New World Order, the Wolf Pack, and then you had the other. Then you had the other NWO. Yeah, they did. Did John Cena start as a heel? Yeah, oh, yeah. CM Punk should have been a megastar. For some reason, I don't know if they wanted him to be a star, but yeah, CM Punk should have been a star. But yeah, but Cena as a heel would have been awesome. He should have been a heel. Should have been a bad guy. The bad guy. When you're a kid, those bad guys. Oh my God, the bad guy. Hulk Hogan was always a good guy. Hulk Hogan was the good guy. Then you had the bad guys, the heel. Yeah. CM Punk, man, he should have been a megastar. He was awesome on the mic. He can. Yeah. He was awesome on the mic. If you listen to CM Punk on the mic, he would just talk and talk and just and he was able just to make it kind of seem believable. You actually believe what CM Punk was saying. And so I think some things what CM Punk said was true about Vince McMahon, but of course some things were made up. Of course, it's made up for TV and ratings, but I think some things he said were kind of true. So there was some half truths with CM Punk said. At least I think so. Man, my brewskis. I can't believe Pat left and Road Dogg, Anonymous. Can't believe they all left, man. Can't believe they all just left with Brandon the Buck. Everybody just left. 1 second, I gotta throw this away. Oh man. All right. I'm back. All right. All right, guys, I'm back. All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they should have canceled WrestleMania. Postponed, have it shown in their little warehouse and taping it. I'm kind of curious to see what kind of train wreck it's going to be. Cool drummer. I think it's gonna. I don't think it's going to be any entertaining at all. Um, so hmm, you know, kind of. I don't know. I was hoping. I mean, I don't know. Without fans, it's just not the same, man. Without having all those fans there at the, it's just not gonna be the same, man. I mean, what are they gonna do? I mean, are they gonna have the pyrotechnics still? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it's just gonna be weird having no fans at the, you know. Yeah, I watched SmackDown like a few weeks ago. I watched a SmackDown a few weeks ago when they had no fans. Just wasn't right. Yeah, it wasn't right. There was no energy. There was no anything. I turned it off. After like 10 minutes, I turned it off. Yeah, yeah. Maybe they should green screen the crowd and fake the crowd noise. I never thought about that, but yeah, maybe they should green screen the crowd and then fake the crowd noise. So that's probably what they they should do, but that's not what they're gonna do. So not what they're gonna do. Oh, Triple H was on ESPN this morning trying to sell. I mean, how are they going to try to sell WrestleMania? I mean, there's no. It's not live. I mean, it's not live. If it was live, I mean, I thought it was still going to be live. That's the thing. I thought it was still going to be live, and it was just going to be in a controlled environment. I didn't know it was going to be taped. Uh, that's just stupid. Because somebody's going to get the results, right? I mean, somebody's going to get the results, and then they're going to spill them out, and then it's going to be, eh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think hmm, we are in the entertainment business. Yes, right. They are in the entertainment business. I agree with that 100%. Some be taped, some be live. I think WrestleMania should be live. Any kind of pay-per-view event should be live because you don't want fans getting the results ahead of time and then not watching your pay-per-view. So, but I think yeah, just the no fans are just gonna really ruin it because WrestleMania is really fun because they got the fans there. So I don't know. It's crazy, man. Man, I'm gonna head on now, guys. It's getting almost 9:30, but I will be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. I got nothing else to do at night, so I'll be back tomorrow. Probably I might come on at about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. Um, but yeah, but I will be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. Like I said, I got nothing else to do. But just check my community notes, and then I should be here. Probably 8 o'clock Central, 9 Eastern. So I will see y'all tomorrow. But that yeah, everybody that gave me a super chat, man, I really appreciate it. I really do. Um, I appreciate the support. So yeah, I'll be here. Be here tomorrow, guys. Have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow.